Hey everybody, how are we doing? I'm Connor Shaw. It's these ones as well. Introduce yourselves, why don't you?
I am this one.
And I'm the other one, the other Phoenix.
And yeah, I was gonna make a Game Grumps joke, but like even I wouldn't find that funny.
Gallery.
With the Phoenix.
Off to a great start. The Phoenix Gallery, yes.
Okay, so I am.
How is it that when I'm the least tired, we have the lowest energy still?
Well, okay, so Marina has had some stuff going on in her life. I've been having myself a great old time with some sort of physical something or other. I have no energy and my body hurts all over. And Austin, you have horrible insomnia. So all three of us are in a great physical place right now to be playing Phoenix Wright Trials of Tribulations Ace Attorney.
What are you talking about? I didn't get to sleep until 6 a.m. I got a good full night's sleep.
I was certain this was going to be a lead-in to the thing you said that you wanted to rant about. Where you were going to say, but the good thing is...
No, no, because okay, so I do want to talk about that for a hot second. Let me swap to the Phoenix screen. So okay, I want to talk about that real quick. Also, why is the camera so dark? Oh no, it's my monitor. My monitor is going. That's great. Anyways, I do have shirts. If you scroll down on Twitch right now, you can see shirts that are technically kind of available for sale. Sort of. If you live in the United States, they're all up and you can grab them if you want. And just for people watching the VOD on YouTube, I'll grab a preview image of one of the shirts. Oh, that's a large photo. Here it is. That is the shirts. There's 5 designs.
Yeah, I have it up now.
There's 5 designs. There's just a rainbow, you know, gay or generally queer pride. There's pan, there's bi, there's trans, and there's non-binary. And we'll make more designs down the line if people want them, but I'm actually functionally limited on how many designs I can upload simultaneously because I can't sell shirts in the US and the UK simultaneously. I have to upload them separately. So I didn't know that, and it takes, I can only upload 1 a day, so it's gonna take another 3 days before I can get all the UK ones up and running, which is why I'm not fully pushing, like tweeting this out and all that. Oh hey, it's a Rick once more. That's a nice shirt. I have a nice stream, you guys. Thank you for the $10. Also, you don't have to give me $10. Give it to Mr. Bezos instead.
Save it to buy a shirt.
Oh.
Are they available in Canada? They should be, yes. It's specifically the UK that they aren't currently available in.
Because you have to wait for 3 days to re-upload them.
To re-upload them for the UK. So I'm not fully releasing them technically yet, but they're out. If you're not in the UK, they're out, and you can go get them if you want. I'm really happy with them. Julia designed them. We came up with the design together, and she brought it to life. So that makes me very happy. If I click the page, it says no results. Yeah, that's the problem. It's a little bit broken. What about Europe in general? In Europe, they should be available, except Denmark. Just not Denmark, because I have to also upload them separately for Denmark, too.
What?
Do they have very specific t-shirt rules? Are the laws very specific on t-shirts in
I think
Denmark?
literally yes, that's why. And also, I can't do that because I can only have 10 designs uploaded at a time, and there's 5 shirts, 5 for US, 5 for the UK. And I can't do it for Denmark too, which makes me really annoyed. So I basically have to wait until enough sell that Amazon's like, here's another account. Here you go. You can do more, and then I can upload them for Denmark too. So Rick, take it easy, bud. Thank you for stopping by. You didn't have to donate, but I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. The picture shirt kind of looks like Ace Colors. It's non-binary. That shirt was. 100 bits from Butterman. Some gay shirts for a gay boy. Yes, if you want gay shirts. If you want gay shirts, get them. All right, Phoenix Wright. We spent 5 minutes pushing this. Let's go.
Literally, what else would you wear when watching us play this beautiful game?
Yes.
But a beautiful shirt that maybe you can buy right now, unless you're in the UK or Denmark.
Also, I just realized we could totally do. No, I'm sure Capcom would be upset about that. The same thing, except it's long sleeve and has the P on it, and we do one that also has the E. It's just the heart shirt with the P and the. Oh my god, I literally could make those. Except I'm pretty sure Capcom would have a thing or two to say about that.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a moral gray area there.
Why? They don't own the letters P and E?
Yeah, but the visual design is kind of striking. It'd have to be like a slight knockoff. Anyways, okay, video game time.
You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again.
Wow, thank you, Maya, for summing up the entire trial. That actually is helpful.
Say, we should probably bring up the fact that in case you missed the last stream, we got our client off scot-free for robbery,
but
and then accused of murder.
Yes.
Or arrested for murder.
As a result of proving beyond a shadow of a doubt that he was at the CEO of the KB Securities Company's office at the time of the robbery. We have also placed him at the exact scene of the murder of the CEO at the exact time the murder occurred.
Yo.
Beyond a shadow of a doubt, he was definitely there. You mean where that guy got murdered?
Shit.
I played the 5th.
Shit.
Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred.
No way, Jose! I'll buy it!
No way, Jose.
That's an interesting way of pronouncing Joss. Also, I've been kicked out of every restaurant I've ever been to.
All of them.
But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there...
That's why Phoenix has to go through a McDonald's drive-thru. Because he's not allowed in any restaurant, so he can only go through drive-thru restaurants.
Oh god, it's Phoenix again. Can I get, Can
I get the Maya special? No! No!
Be gone!
We've almost been shut down twice for trying to make that.
Would people really want to wear the same shirt as Feeny, though? You know what? That's fair.
Yeah.
I want a shirt with the badge.
Yes.
Shit.
Or we could get a badge that, like, if you zoom in really, really close, in order to make it different legally, there's just the tiny word of gay just in the center. if you look in really, really close.
Gay,
not the same badge.
Gay, and then in parentheses, even smaller, not law.
Not law. Not a lawyer's badge.
Good.
Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick.
Well, how about we get started into cleaning this toilet? Which, by the way, also a thing the game is really adamant about making a thing for some reason.
I think I'm gonna head back to Korean Village for a little while, if that's alright. I'm sick of being near you.
But, why?
You haven't fed me!
I'm gonna bring the Sacred Urn back and have some people take a look at it.
Oh my god, real investigating! Holy shit, Phoenix!
What?
That's a good idea. I think I'll go with...
No! Mystic... Oh, okay.
No, Mystic Maya, you should stay here. I want you two to spend some special quality time together, full of love and happiness.
Maybe Pearls is so caught up in her fantasy she forgot there's a murder to solve. Wait, shit, we didn't...
Now remember, no fighting, okay?
Okay, as Phoenix puts down his...
Unless that's your thing.
Plunger, and Maya puts down the hacksaw.
Unless your thing is fighting each other. Then do it all the day.
Oh, thank God she's gone.
Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation.
This is a funky ass song. So, what do we do now?
Isn't it obvious? We should go get out there and investigate the murder.
Okay, well, first we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located.
Hey, why don't we ask Ms. Delight? She should know.
Or we could look it up on the internet.
Or we could talk to Miss Delight again. Besides, I want to ask her stuff about motorcycles and her hair.
Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you? You're not gonna make a passing mention of motorcycles to me and have me buy you a motorcycle, are you, my? Sorry, that's a very specific reference for Marina and I.
Yes.
Should we tell that story?
I can tell the short version of it. Once upon a time, I thought of trying to get my motorcycle license because I thought it would be easier for me, someone with a chronic illness that makes me fully disabled, to get my motorcycle license to be able to be slightly more independent and mobile than it would be to get a driver's license. I mentioned that once to my grandparents. They bought an overpriced second-hand glorified scooter, not even a motorcycle. It's big enough that it's legally qualified as a motorcycle, so you have to have a motorcycle license for it, but it's like a big
It's
hunk
like
of
a
plastic
Vespa
that
dressed up
pulls.
for the day out.
Oh
Exactly.
my god.
And so I was left like, Then I found out in the state of Maine, you have to have your driver's license in order to get your motorcycle license, which in my mind meant, okay, so I won't bother getting my motorcycle license, because if I've already gotten my driver's license, I'll just drive around a car.
Yeah. Also, I'd like to point out that we probably only thought that we could get it independently because of Persona 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and it might be different in different,
State. I think it is, yeah.
I would assume
Yeah,
so.
yeah, it's just specifically in the state of Maine, which like all the issues I would have getting toward my driver's license, the same thing of like whether it's iffy as to whether or not I could pass a driver's test, because you're technically not supposed to get a license if you've blacked out within the past year, and I do that all the time. So like, there's no point.
Monsterman, hello. Hope you're having a good time. Also, alright, let's keep going, but that's the long and the short of it.
Yeah, long and short of it.
I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy.
Sigh. Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight.
Okay, well, let's make sure to go to the detention center too.
You must be relieved you got the Sacred Urn back, huh?
You bet. But there's something a little different about it.
Huh?
Don't bleh me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster, just like I remember it from before I was in prison that time. But the urn we got back says Ami, like it always used to.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Plus, the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before.
Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Ami's name into I am. Ah shit, god, fuck,
No,
damn it.
Oh,
no.
And
No.
the repairer was the mechanically unskilled
No.
little pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it.
The pink splotches are my blood. I cut myself on the urn.
Danganronpa.
Is it possible that urn is a fake?
Well, okay. I'm sure Pearls will find out about that once she gets back to Karain Village. That would work if her name wasn't
No.
Pearls, but like Pearlsel.
Purzle. The mailman will deliver the Purzle.
Can you deliver this Pearlsel for Professor Oak to me? For me? Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Karain Village in a long time. So, I guess people still go to Karain Village.
Yep. If you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training.
No, I mean in general. Anyway, so why have you been training lately, Maya?
Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that.
A channeling dojo, huh? That sounds pretty serious. Whatever that is.
If you're going to train, you have to be serious. Otherwise, real tragedies can happen.
What is Maria? I think you meant Marina. Marina's illness, if you don't mind me asking. Are you okay with talking about this?
No, it's fine. It's POTS, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. I mean, that's one of them. I also have endometriosis and scoliosis and whatever the fuck's been going on with my stomach this year. Scoliosis.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah. It's a vascular disorder.
Here, I'll show you to spell it. I'm pretty sure you spelled it the way that you had on your cross country trophy. How is it spelled in your cross country trophy again, Marina?
I think on my cross country trophy, maybe it was the plaque, but one of them spelled my name Mariana.
Yes.
Good.
But, I've also gotten marinara before. Miranda one time, someone said out loud, like, a nurse
Butterman,
looked down at a
sorry
clipboard
to
back
cut you
up
off. I
me.
just want to say
that's totally cool.
Butterman, you're okay. You're fine.
Yeah,
Don't worry. Seriously, don't worry about it. It's not actually that common of a name, although it's a really awesome name.
It's really common of a name in other parts of the world.
Yes.
In certain parts of Europe, it's really common. It's just not common where I'm from. Despite the fact that I'm from a coastal state where, like, if you just go slightly further down from where I grew up, the word marina is everywhere.
Yes.
There's boats everywhere.
There's boats and shit. Meanwhile, I was named after Highlander.
A Highlander character. The same character that our dog was named after, our childhood dog.
Wait, what? Hang on, what?
Connor McLeod. Mac.
That's what Mac was named after?
That's where Mac comes from.
I didn't know that. I didn't know Mac was named after Connor McLeod also.
Yeah.
And we have a cat named Cloud, but that's unrelated.
No, it's unrelated. That's just because they were just not accidentally, but unexpectedly born on my bed. And I was like, oh, there's Stormy had 2 kids. Cloud Lightning.
Now come on with something. Is what happened last year still bothering you?
You mean how I was almost arrested for murder again?
For the second time? Also, for the record, someone asked, how do you pronounce an ellipses? Metal Gear Solid taught me that it's pronounced, So, anytime an ellipses comes up, we have to do that. Except, like, if it's just an ellipses.
Yeah.
The murder in the village, it happened because the power of... No, I'm not gonna do that, don't worry. Power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses the Crane technique, she temporarily loses her own will. Oh, whoops.
When a medium uses the Crane technique, she temporarily loses her own will.
So, when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes.
Foreshadowing.
Like wiretapping. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium had no memory of what happened. Bang! That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you?
I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up. That's all.
It sounds like being the master of Crane is gonna be a heavy responsibility. Alright. Let's move. We've been here for 18 minutes already. Let's go to Atme first, because he's not gonna be here, so that's fine. October 13th, Atme Detective Agency.
Let's just break into his place again.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Fuck him.
Yeah,
whoa,
fuck
this
Luke.
place is literally crawling with cops. As they're crawling along around the floor, the table in the middle is actually a blanket and they're playing. What's that game where, like, in gym class when they'll have a giant tarp and there's, like, people crawling under it?
With yeah.
Oh, I forget what that's called. Damn it.
By the way, I love that we were basically picturing the same thing, that they were literally crawling, like, on the walls.
Yes.
What did you expect? Now that they know he's actually masked to mask. Oh, or Hollywood superstar Nicolas Cage.
That's
Whoa.
better, Maya.
This has to be
That's
incredibly...
better, Maya.
Gooder?
That's better.
This must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. Please bring in Gumshoe. Hey, I just noticed. God damn it, Gumshoe's nowhere to be seen.
Why do you make comments? Why do you open your mouth?
Well, he is a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder. There are some rules in this world.
But wasn't he in charge of the Nicolas Cage investigation all the way up to yesterday?
Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, "There's nothing like a good murder case, pal."
That sounded exactly like him. Oh my god! Points for the quality of the impression! Oh my god, this game! points for the quality of impression, but I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust, Maya.
Gumshoe's the real blood snatcher.
Also, this is a really good line. Shit, this is a quality line. The translators in this game are fucking excellent right now. Also, I guess there's not really anything for us to investigate here.
No,
then.
there's not.
All right, well, now we know.
We just got some fun dialogue.
You just
You want to go?
I'm sorry, I wanted to read chat. You missed the last 2 Phoenix streams. You forgot about At Me. What a glorious time that was. No! I think you meant Nicolas Cage. Now eat your hamburgers, Maya. Yeah,
Let's go to the... Oh.
Well, I just want to get the places I don't think will be important out of the way first.
Okay.
Lordly Taylor
Why?
Main Exhibition Hall.
All that means is we'll have to come back.
Oh, will we?
It's true. We'd probably get the same dialogue anyway, but something would pop up.
I was gonna say, literally nothing changes if you go to a place early. You just have to leave and then come back.
Well, I was saying I didn't think these places would be important, period. But alright.
They might.
You never know.
The treasures of Crane exhibit is all ruined now.
Maya.
Sorry, it's just so sad.
Alexa?
This was our big chance for everyone to learn about spiritual.
Maybe I could cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we got the sacred urn back, maybe they can reopen it?
Really?
Sure, maybe we can label it the urn of Nicolas Cage's desires.
No! No! Stream canceled. This joke was a fucking mistake.
If we corrected it, that would be collage worthy. If we had it actually say, because if we just put it up without the Nicolas Cage there, without context, like it's luster, it's shine.
Oh my god. That would probably attract a lot of attention.
A lot of the wrong attention.
Whoa! 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 That's brilliant, Nick!
No, it's
It's a
not.
clickbait headline!
Oh
Clean
god.
up and be filthy rich!
We can call it Was Murder Really That Bad?
Woohoo!
Wow, that was surprisingly easy. Okay, it was worth it for that line. Alright, let's go to... we have to go to the apartment, so we have to swing back here first. Bus stop and all.
Yeah, either the apartment or the detention center.
Yeah.
Well,
October
both those
13th, Nicolas Cage's hideout.
Oh, Nicky boy, Maya.
Miss Delight.
All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie.
Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case.
Don't say that, Nick! She doesn't need your help beating herself up!
Oh my god, Maya.
Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie.
Interesting. So I thought what she was gonna do, she might still do this, is she was so adamant about getting Ron off the hook because she's the murderer and she wanted him to get convicted for it, but she's still keeping this up.
Yep.
So I'm curious now.
We'll see. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly.
I see a collection
I said
of
he's-
several firearms up mounted on the wall there.
I said he's physically incapable of it. His
Oh,
arms
that-
and
That makes sense. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find.
Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy.
Kirky, welcome aboard.
I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore.
I had no idea Miss Deland had such a vulnerable side. Also, Christ Phoenix.
Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. It's just not in him.
I don't think he would either, Nick.
Ron
Not
looks
just
like...
because I'm gonna...
Sorry, go ahead.
Not just because I'm gonna agree with everything Desiree says because she's pretty.
That is some good lesbian energy we've given to Maya. Anyways,
Yes.
Given?
fair. Ron looks like when Persona games take the animal mascot and then turn them into a human. Ron looks like that for like Persona 6. Or like Koromaru. Like, yeah, this is what Koromaru's like human Persona looked like. Because they just did that with Morgana for Persona 5R.
Oh,
You
yeah.
didn't see the cat in Persona 5 now has a human version of him. Yeah, I have.
Bless
That's why
you.
I'm making that joke, Kraz.
Thank you.
So yeah, It's another anime pretty boy. Also, Persona 5R is happening. Still no Persona 5 Switch, but apparently we're getting information if that's gonna be a thing tomorrow. So,
Ooh.
Persona 5R, by the way, is just basically Persona 4 Golden, but Persona 5. It has new characters, new areas.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Fixes
so-
control things, I assume.
Hopefully.
Are you basically saying that he's a reverse furry?
Yes, a skinny, as it were.
I prefer fleshy.
Okay, that one's worse.
It's
That's
way-
so
it's
much
way
worse.
worse. It's so much worse.
Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die!"
Just like the rest of us.
You would never say that! Anyway, Miss Delight, he might not be a killer. But he's still going around saying that he's a thief.
He's still going around saying that he's an actor.
I already told you, that's just a fantasy for it.
Miss Delight, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world.
What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thief type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. Thief!
I guess I just don't get it.
Huh? Yeah, what?
I just can't understand how they could be so different, yet be such a happy couple.
Yeah, they sure are different.
Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it?
That has a good vibe to it. How can they be so different and happy? Yeah, they are different.
They sure are different. They are one of those two things.
Well, yeah, that's because Maya wants to swoop in.
Yeah.
That's right.
It was love at first sight. For me, anyway.
What? For you?
Oh, he's gay.
So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight? I made a rhyme.
Well, maybe not at first sight. Ronnie saved my life.
Good
You
for
saw-
you, Maya.
Oh, did you see what Square posted in chat? I don't get how such opposites could be so happy together. Anyway, I'm gonna go kiss my boyfriend Edgeworth.
Also, could you move your mic a little closer to your mouth, or were you looking like at your laptop?
Is this good?
Oh my god!
That's a good fleshy.
Excuse me?
It's a good fleshy distance.
Yes.
So Phoenix wonders how those two people can be in a relationship while he has no experience himself. We established in the first trial that he does. His experience sucked. It was 8 months of a woman saying, "Get away from me, give me back the shit I gave to you," and him going, "She's the love of my life."
Gay culture. Oh, Phoenix.
Saved your life?
Oh my god.
I was at work one day when 2 robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in the corner, so I fought back.
I shot 2 of them, and then a third one showed up wearing a blue uniform and a hat saying, "You're under arrest." Robbers?
Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears. Real ones, even.
I would too if I were in that situation.
Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running in to save you?
Yes, exactly. I remember that he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those 2 knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. "Please, stop it!" he screamed. I could see the robbers' faces turn pale.
That high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people.
Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the 2 robbers. All by himself. Came to save me, a total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me.
Wow, that's a great story.
Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did.
That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Phoenix just admitted that he's bi. He did it. He did it.
Canonical.
That's canon. This is canon.
Canon.
Phoenix actually just admitted he's bi.
Canon.
I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage.
Again.
Again, you'd help, right?
Well, with Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. Gulp.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I hate these kinds of people more than anything.
I hate that sound more than anything. Jesus Christ.
You mean ace detectives?
No, I'm fine with ace detectives.
Oh, so then you must mean thieves.
No, they're all right too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives.
What?
That very common trope.
Yes.
There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men.
By the way, why did you go to Detective Atney's office anyway?
Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more nervous.
The trial?
Yeah.
I went there to find out
Oh.
more about the real criminal.
Yeah, no, okay.
The real criminal?
Yes, obviously, the real Nicolas Cage is not my Ronnie, right?
Yeah?
And Detective Atney knew more about Nicolas Cage than anyone else.
The robbers got so embarrassed they gave up their careers and went home, paying them to stay away. That's where all this money comes from.
They mentioned him on the Great People of the Town segment. Can you imagine a local television segment just having like, and here's our great local resident, Mr. Nicolas Cage.
I like
I
the
don't know
idea
if
of
you've
it
heard
being
of him,
super
everyone out
low
there.
budget. It's two people in ill-fitting suits who look like they've met each other never, talking adjacent to a microphone, saying, and now we're gonna go to our local Great People of the Town segment. And like the bad green screen is flickering in the background. They have like a green outline around them. It takes like 10 seconds for the screen to actually change as they're awkwardly sitting there. And it cuts to like a really bad stretched 4:3 camera.
You know, the funniest part of that is Nicolas Cage would still accept that job.
Oh
Yes.
And
Yes,
then
he
Take
would.
full work. Great and
like
small.
there's horrible wind sound in the background. Can Austin, can you be the wind? I'm here with our local celebrity, Nicolas Cage!
Oh god, does that mean I have to be Nicolas Cage?
No, that's the end of the joke. That was
Good.
good though. That was actually pretty good. I am awake to finally make it to one of your streams. BeastCon, welcome aboard.
I like how you gave the job of being the wind to the guy with the lowest lung capacity.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks.
So then you went there to ask him some questions?
That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now.
He has a secretary? Someone works for him?
And is just letting us break in over and over.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
No, I'm wondering how the fuck his secretary puts up with him.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah, well I mean, probably like lots of like hidden candy drawers and like a hidden flask. But like other than that, like are we just walking in every time and being like, no, I'm his friend. I'm his best friend, Phoenix Lillian. They're
Dad!
like, sounds good to me! But I forced my way past her and into his hideout. Oh, she also broke in.
I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout.
That bag was sitting right there on top of the table.
He actually just changes his voice and pretends to be his own secretary.
Oh no.
But Desiree pointed out that the secretary is a woman, so what I'm imagining is Luke throws on a wig and a dress and then does the voice.
No,
Has to get ready in full drag. Yeah.
He's standing in front of a cardboard cutout of a dress and a wig that is like behind the desk. And he just like pokes his
Imagining
face through.
The fucking minigame guy from Wind
From Wind
Waker.
Waker, yes, exactly what I'm imagining, yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we saw
okay,
the bag
this
there
fucking
yesterday.
kid.
There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else.
I feel like that line's gonna become ironic soon.
Mr. Light, do you know about KB Security?
Don't be silly. Of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works.
So she thinks he still works there, huh? Oh, that's right. According to what we heard today. Oh no. Come on. Don't tell me you didn't know it. Ron Light was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard.
I like that he has like a Batman voice because he wears.
Yes, yes.
Also, I don't think I've ever brought up this joke, but I like the existing canon idea that, or our own canon idea that,
Where is she?
Phoenix-
Sorry, go on.
Phoenix is so caught up in Edgeworth that, like, Godot represents the, like, totally perfect, extremely hot, like, has the perfect job, has everything together person
Yes.
who comes into Phoenix's life, and he doesn't notice that he's, like, a perfect potential partner right in front of his eyes because he's so caught up in the past.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
But he quit. He doesn't work there anymore.
It looks like Mr. Light doesn't know.
You should have given him a Bane voice. Oh, I can do that next time.
Oh, hell yeah. That's good.
Don't you know? He used to work for KB Security.
KB Security is only about 20 minutes away by
That doesn't tell us where it is, though.
Just
Larry
go
told me
around in a
it's
big
30
20-minute radius.
Figure it out. I don't know. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car.
Oh, well, I have to admit I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike.
To make it to KB Security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying?
Why don't I give you a ride sometimes? Or better yet, how about right now? Strap it in, Nicky boy!
There better be a visual if this happens. I'll pass, thanks. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves?
Scaredy cat, you are, Nick.
Mr. Light told us the location of KB Security.
And she promised to take us there on her cool motorcycle. Okay, let's head over there right now, Nick. You take car, I'll take motorcycle.
Alright, let's move. Move.
Bye.
The CEO's office. We're here. October
This is out of the
13th.
motorcycle.
KB Security CEO's office.
To stay true to the canon, we're going to take a 20-minute break before we continue.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
So I guess this is where it all went down, huh? I noticed
The
that
walls?
safe over there.
The walls in here look thick, just like you'd expect in a CEO's office. I don't actually know what a CEO is. Nick, you will have to explain it to me. I am from a village of psychics.
It stands for corporate egomaniacal.
You okay, Nick?
Omnipotent
You okay?
servant.
Cool. Okay. I'll ask Gumshoe later.
I actually don't know what the E
Where did
stands
that
for.
clapping come from?
I actually don't know what the E stands for because CFO is
Chief
company founder.
Executive officer?
Yeah,
I think?
executive.
that's right,
Chief
yeah.
Executive Officer.
Yeah.
What has that got to do with anything? Oh, fuck yes.
Hey, it's you guys. I was clapping at your hilarious ineptitude to speak earlier.
Oh, it's the next of Gumshoe.
And that's fucking great coming from me.
Also,
Today
I
was a
finally
real
get a
train
character
wreck
to
for you
voice.
Today was a real train wreck for you guys,
Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us.
Yeah, I feel for you.
I too am a fool.
Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like... Oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserve, pal. Ho, 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 ho. Or something else.
Fucking flawless.
Do I really sound like that to you, pal?
Oh.
Like a Donald Trump Santa Claus?
Yes, you do. If the gumshoe fits.
Oh my god, no, never describe Gumshoe with those words once again, please,
I
never.
already feel guilty.
I'm
You
literally
are
just
under
imagining.
arrest for word crimes, pal.
I'm literally imagining Gumshoe presenting the pistol to his own head as we speak.
Oh, no.
As you said that. Well, anyway. The point is, I can tell when someone puts their hearts into their jobs.
Let's be real, Gumshoe is more confident than Trump is. Okay, so normally I don't like to make jokes about politics, but I also don't mind shitting on Trump, so yeah. No,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
At least Gumshoe knows how to talk to children
Yes.
by
He knows to
presenting
present
them with
pistols
loaded
to them.
weapons.
I kind of do want to do an edit of that one picture of Trump yelling at a child on the White House lawn. Except it's just Gumshoe yelling at Pearls and like holding a gun out for her.
It's a genuine pistol, pal.
I could do that. I could draw. I could totally do that.
I don't think you should, but
I
you
won't,
can.
but I could.
And I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives.
Wow. I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. I thought you were such an
What?
asshole. Now I
We've
feel
known
like an
him
asshole.
for years.
I fought tooth and nail to free your ungrateful ass.
Good
Nick
God.
never told me. Nick, you said you did that single-handedly.
You fucking said what? I got into a car accident trying to get you safe.
Okay.
As far as I'm aware, you're just a guy who helped us with a couple of goofy side cases.
Okay, everyone. Now this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating.
Fuck you.
Here, take a look at my Charities badge.
Are you still showing that cheap little thing off?
Oh wait, no, we already.
The real man keeps his mouth shut and carries a police badge, pal. Hey, have I said that before?
Yes.
Yeah, because I remember making a joke about SWAT.
I know. No, it's Gumshoe genuinely
Yeah.
asking. I think I still got a few head wounds from that car accident.
You're bleeding from the head. Tell us about what you know with the murder. With the what?
I feel like he's
It's
gonna
really
start.
distracting.
I feel like he's gonna start saying, "Well, okay, here, hey, I can't tell you that, pal."
Okay. The thing is, I'm really not supposed to.
Yeah, I can read this game like a fucking book.
Yep.
Hey, come on. What about how we put our hearts where we're?
Bart has 6 cool phrases.
Things are really working against us right now. We need help.
Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal?
Okay, I won't cry on you, pal. I'll cry next to you.
Oh, good God!
The victim's name is Kane Bullen.
You like them ombre sideburns?
He looks like if the Wax Statue Museum had its own Wax Statue Museum.
Not just if the Wax Statue Museum had its own figure, but if it had its own museum.
No, yeah, like, he doesn't look like a wax statue. He looks like a wax statue of a person who is already a wax statue.
Oh, it's...
He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right.
Oh, KB stands for Kane Bullard, okay.
Yes. Also, you're just gonna overlook the fact that I called him fat? That's nice of you. His corpse was discovered at 9 this morning.
That was a test, pal.
Gumshoe is actually kind of chiseled, I just realized. Like, look at his chin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Gumshoe is a handsome gent.
Yeah.
His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th.
He looks like a fusion of Elvis and Trump. He looks like a wax statue made out of wet clay.
Yikes, both of those are accurate. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Probably an object in this room.
It happened at exactly the same time that Nicolas Cage was still in the urn, huh? Thank you.
Wait, blunt force trauma? Doesn't that sound familiar to you guys?
No.
Let me think about it. So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body?
There's a good explanation for that one, I just don't have it. Bullet's body was stashed away inside the safe.
Oh my God. Safe? Well, it is pretty big.
Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came.
What? Where is he? Check the safe! What?
Well, I think like they probably check the safe daily if they're.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Oh, so the body fell out. That white string must be the shape. From when he fell out. What? Oh, over there. I didn't
Yeah.
notice
Yeah,
that.
the line.
I thought that was an electrical cord for a second.
Oh, just shaped in the shape of a corpse.
I didn't realize it was in a corpse. I see it now.
I think we still need some more information about Mr. Billard.
Maybe you could start by getting the man's name right. Oh, yeah, Billiard is what she said.
Oh, Billy.
Let's get this shit out of the way.
So, what happened to Nicolas Cage?
That's a good question every day, pal.
I genuinely do not have answers for you.
That's also accurate.
He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling.
No, No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyways, right?
Oh, you mean that detective at me?
I presented him a genuine pistol, pal.
Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved.
Now that's the detective I know and love. Ho ho hoing.
Think about it. Atme was always around when a calling card showed up, but he always mysteriously disappeared when the heists took place. I was hiding at the scene of the crime. Yeah, right.
Why is he
Wow,
Australian?
Sure.
That was very Australian. Are you kidding me? Yeah,
Sure.
right.
That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just knew he was the thief.
That would explain how he's able to retrieve the stolen item he kept bragging about.
Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's this one thing I can't figure out about his first heist.
I presented, actually you can read that, Austin. What one said.
I presented that phony detective my true police badge to him, in his face, at high speed, along with a chair, pal.
His first heist?
Yeah, the Tira Eminem case. There was a witness on that one.
A witness?
Yeah, I saved the newspaper clipping. I just carry it around in my coat because I don't know if you know this, but I do not have a home.
And my coat along with old breakfast sandwich wrappers, receipts.
It just dumps them all in our evidence trash can.
Oh, thank God, a trash can, pal. About $5.95 in pennies and various small change, I'm sure, pal.
No, you gotta give that back to Gumshoe. He definitely needs that.
Yeah, Gumshoe needs it.
A couple of toothpicks, some floss used and unused, an apple. Oh boy, an apple core, pal.
A half-eaten candy necklace.
From my daughter.
Movie
I've been
tickets for
saving
a
it for
movie I did not actually have time to see.
Oh.
I gotta know what happens to my best boy, Tony.
Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. I won't need it for anything.
This is a newspaper?
Hey,
Yeah.
this guard here. Have I seen him somewhere before?
What? Oh, we're supposed to be able to tell. It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see. But now that I've brought the newspaper closer to my face... Good no.
Bless you. Oh, that prosecutor. I really don't
Thanks,
like
pal.
that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Dwight.
Yeah, I think he did that way just cause he knew it'd hurt you more.
I wonder what that looks like in the HD version. It's probably stylized in a way that makes it hard to see the face.
Yeah.
That's what my gut tells me anyway.
So, who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway? Java
Prosecutor
addicted.
Godot? He's quite the enigma, huh?
He is simultaneously the best and worst prosecutor I've ever met.
Thing is, pal, never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. Came out of nowhere.
We were all too scared to tell him he couldn't be a prosecutor, so here we are.
We thought he'd kill us with his laser vision. That's right.
We
He
told-
said this was his
we
first
told-
case as a prosecutor.
We told him he needed to go to school to become a prosecutor. He said no. Now we're here.
He said he had a degree
genuinely,
and then refused to show us.
I genuinely do not know how we got here, but we got here.
No, I know what it is. He had the badge, pal. You
Oh.
can't say no to the badge. You got the badge. You're a prosecutor. That's how this works.
It's just like one of those fucking like dollar like police badge toys you get at like a toy store with a piece of tape over it that's written prosecutor with like the R backwards and spelled wrong. Like, I mean, listen, pal, you gotta trust in the badge. He threw coffee at prosecutor's pain head, and after that, no one had the heart to turn him away. He was so close to growing his hair back, and it all burned off.
I mean, if he did that to Payne, he's worth all the respect.
Now that's
Oh,
worth
yeah.
respect, pal, huh?
Yeah, it's true. According to the records, anyway. But, no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court. Maverick that gives me goosebumps.
Goosebumps? you? I feel like this is too much information.
Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way. It's like normal, but this time it felt more personal.
Oh, poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular.
Jesus.
How did you not know?
Oh, yeah, no, that's good. That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. Ba-boom.
Oh, I'm sure it's nothing. Come on, Maya.
So, hang on. Let's. Oh, whoops. I have to. Wrong menu. I'm gonna present some people to talk about. So let's talk about Kane a little more.
Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebard. I
almost said Bluebeard.
Shane Bluebard. That's Kane Bullet, not Shane Bluebard, pal. That's my D&D
yeah.
character. Come on.
The victim
You
in
know
this case
this.
just doesn't make much of an impression on me.
No one over the age of 20 is named Shade, pal. Also, Christ. Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead.
Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning.
Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out?
Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. I know, it's hard to believe. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now.
Okay, Nick, now's our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask.
Alright, cool.
Blabbering like an idiot, that's our speciality. Come on, Nick.
Can you tell us some more about Mr. Bullard?
He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway? KB Security. What do they do? Again, I am from a town exclusively of psychics.
Well, it's a
Fucking channelers
security
or whatever.
company. So, company sends security. They secure things.
They don't. Does every city not have a Punchy Pam? Like our town? We just asked Punchy Pam to punch someone. If someone shows up and is like, oh, you're just a bunch of hogwash, pointing
She
in my
channeled the
you.
spirit of an MMA fighter who just refuses to leave. So now she's Punchy Pam.
I would like to meet this person. Anyway, Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets during doing this kind of work.
Oh? And?
And, I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber.
Really? Me too. I just love money. I can't ever get enough. I don't have any of it. But I
This is my
have money.
character
And that's
trait
kind
now.
of the same.
Please stop leaning towards me like that. You are getting to my wallet.
I love money.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to analyze that one. Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions.
Just like me. Oh, so that's my problem. I think I need to be 50er.
Oh no. Let me go. Let me go already.
Apparently, he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded. Let me write this down.
Yeah. Oh, KB Security used to head security operations against Nicolas Cage.
Against.
What? Really?
I like in our universe you created is security against Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
It's just people at every single business that Nick Cage frequents to keep an eye on him.
I'm not convinced that that isn't how it works in our actual world. Yeah, sure, Nicolas Cage has a security team. They're not there to protect him.
They're there to protect you from him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive.
So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? There might be more I can talk to him about, but for now I want to examine a bit. So let's look around.
You would definitely play as a muscle wizard at D&D, yelling, I cast fist, pal, at every opportunity.
I cast my fist to your fucking face, buddy. Check out
Cold
this.
shot to the head.
Check out this big, thick binder here.
Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick.
If there is a sound that she makes in the next frame, act your heart out. If there isn't, do it anyways. Thank you.
Good. good.
I will be the next Benchy Pam!
Reading a file isn't exactly backbreaking work. It's a little hard on the eyes. Ah!
What'd you find out, Nick?
This file, it's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about Nicolas Cage. It's filled with info on him.
What? What kind of info?
It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods. And the crimes. Hang on, I gotta look
Every movie scene that Nicholas goes to is a crime scene.
I'm looking up if there's a book by Nick Cage.
Whoa, it's his IMDb page. It goes on forever. Wow.
Snake Eyes, a Nicolas Cage activity book.
Oh my god.
I don't even know what to say to that. Like, of course.
Nick Cage, what a guy. This is the actual description on Amazon. Whether he's kidnapping children, boosting jazzy cars, or fighting brutal criminals on a plane up in the skies, he does it in a unique style which is so, well, Cagean. Snake Eyes is our illustrated homage, an activity book full of puzzles, games, coloring in pages, and amazing illustrations, and the best of times.
Oh, this is so good. I'm so glad he's in our canon now. He fits perfectly in the Phoenix Wright universe.
He really does.
Nicolas
Also-
Cage is a Phoenix Wright character.
Just in our world.
I
in our
do need
world.
to read this review. This is a 1-star review. Huge disappointment. As a Cage fanatic, I was really excited to get this, but I have no idea why this is so highly reviewed. And the item description is quite misleading. Really, it's just someone capitalizing on the popularity/novelty of Cage, but has no substance. Number of legit activities in this book, 4. More of a third of the book is just art with no activities included. There are a few cool pictures in here, but this isn't an art showcase, and a lot of the art is just plain bad. Some of it looks like it was done by a child or me after a few beers. And then in parentheses, I have just about 0 drawing ability sober. Did I mention most of the pictures of Cage look absolutely nothing like him? And not in a fun extract kind of way, in a kindergarten kind of way. I am obviously passionate about this. Don't waste your $10. Use it to buy a used copy of Wild at Heart instead.
I'm crying a little.
Good.
Oh,
Holy
Also-
shit.
Vox there. Nicolas Cage's movies aren't movies, they're documentaries.
Anyways,
You remember that time that I became a flaming skeleton motorcyclist?
twice.
It was
in the
really
Phoenix Wright
weird.
universe, maybe.
In the second one, I pissed fire. It was really strange.
He did that, by the way. That actually happened.
Yes, that is an actual scene.
Not the base!
Look at the last page of the Cage book.
It's a list. Let's see. Oh, it's all of his bills that he has to pay. It's
That
all the
explains a
court,
lot.
the court fees he's built up. Let's see. Tier of Amamonian, $100,000.
Now we know why he has to take so much work and be in so many movies. It's because he's married to Ms. Delight, who's constantly spending it all on motorcycles and such.
He recently had a marriage that he ended after 4 days. And
Well-
currently people are suspecting that he was drunk when he accepted the marriage. This looks
Why
like a
not?
list of all the treasures that Nicolas Cage stole.
So then, $100,000 is the value of the stolen item?
I don't know, that number sounds kind of low to me. I think I better secretly make a copy of this list. Write the whole thing
He just tears
down.
it out of the book.
Secretly. Hang on, I can.
But no, he tears it
Audio.
slowly.
Yeah.
Just if
You
I
better
go
get a
slow,
copy
they
of
won't
this.
hear.
Better get a copy of this.
Shoves it in his pocket.
No,
in the evidence trash.
I did one better, but okay. Let's see. This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought.
Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out just for a second.
Also, I actually use this notebook frequently, so now I'm gonna clean it up real quick. I tore half a page out of it and left a bunch of like scrap paper and shit. There we go.
Nice. I feel just like a CEO. Hey you, whip me up a cup of some really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it. This is the life.
The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally murdered, you know.
Go!
There's still some blood on his chair. I hope you don't
I
mind.
thought the chair was supposed to be red. It
It
used
is
to be
now
white.
in your hair.
Gotta ruin all my purple.
Oh no, not
Damn
again.
it.
I was trying to look at the book on this desk.
No, Maya, don't sit. No. Oh, purple. Oh no.
Wow, look at that huge framed photo.
That's a painting, Maya. Tall
Oh.
mountain is rising with. Tall mountain is rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky.
There's a title written at the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his best sunrise?
Either this guy didn't get out enough, or he had really rotten luck with the weather.
Maybe if he had lived a little longer, he would have had some better days.
Jesus. God, both of you. Bloody hell.
Oh, there's a button here.
Oh god, I remember this.
Let's see.
Oh,
This is the one thing I remember vividly about this case.
Oh.
Oh, hey, cut it out. Don't press that.
That was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that.
What is that button anyway?
It's an emergency buzzer. It says right there on the panel, you dumbass.
Really, to me, it looks like Braille that gave up.
Yeah, can't you read Braille that gave up?
You're right. It's written right there. I just willfully ignored it. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first?
This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here.
Really? Then it's possible that on the night of the crime?
Ooh, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer out of random curiosity just like me?
Yeah, I thought about that too, so I asked around down there, and yeah, turns out that very, very loud buzzer that nobody mentioned going off, yeah, it didn't go off.
Ah,
What are the
weird.
fucking odds? Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer, you know that too.
Until now, that is.
Mr. Bullard, the victim wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way.
just so you,
So
the
you know.
player, know.
Well, that was fairly relevant in the last case you did, so, you know.
I think we better go and talk to the guard about this emergency buzzer. Let me just rip it off let me just make a copy of this buzzer real quick.
I'm imagining Phoenix just with a crowbar. Just prying the panel off.
Ooh, a rope! And she just picks it up and starts, like, swinging it around.
You think it fell out of the safe when it was opened?
I don't think so.
So, you mean,
Yeah, I think this is the string that shows where and how the corpse was lying.
you mean
It was the nuke button, Mr. President!
the victim? He was killed by being crushed by the safe door? Gumshoe, you liar! Did I just didn't catch up over there?
Can't be serious, can she?
Hey, I got a thing for you to do after you're done examining.
Sure.
Ew, think about it. A dead guy was laying in here all night.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none.
Well, somebody opened the safe on the night of the crime, right?
Yeah, and so?
Well, if Mr. Bullard's body was hidden in there, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, I could see him, like, leaning over the safe to open it to get something inside, and then getting clonked over the head while he's doing it.
But if there weren't any fingerprints at all, then
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he wasn't wearing gloves, they established that. Weird.
Yeah.
And maybe it was cleaned afterwards then. Like, cause, like, the safe had to be opened somehow. But if it wasn't...
Or the killer was wearing
I was gonna
gloves.
say, if it
Wearing
wasn't
gloves.
clean, then that means the killer had to know how to open the safe. And
Yeah.
was wearing gloves. I guess so.
I got some bad news for you, pal. You ready? You're not ready.
Okay, shoot.
Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open this safe, pal.
Yeah, and...
Yeah, everyone that knows how to open the safe had airtight alibis. I checked. Everyone except one, that is.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
Former security chief, Ron Delight.
What? a security chief?
Yeah, I can't believe that either, pal. Ron, so we knew how to open the safe, huh?
Yeah. Ugh. Sorry for raining on your parade there, pal.
Alright, what do you want me to do? I'm pretty sure we explored everything. Wait, actually,
Present?
maybe not.
Ah.
These look like some kind of bookshelves or rolling cabinet hybrids.
I can't get in between these two shelves.
You're not supposed to! Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel.
So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with a bunch of files.
No, with bunches of files is what she just said. Which is fucking interesting. Yeah, bunches of files filled with data about the security jobs they were hired to handle.
Would be a good night's reading if you've got insomnia. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting, like UFOs or something. Nick?
Alright,
Nick, why are you walking away?
Present what?
Present blackmail letter to Mr. Gumshoe.
Hey, Dick! About this blackmail letter.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it too, pal. Why would Kane Bullet have been blackmailing Ron Delight anyway?
Well, Mr. Delight used to work at KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit?
Nick, that's it! Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed.
I'm with her on this one.
Well, yeah, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now,
Actually, currently it looks like you're babysitting us as we tear apart this office.
No. I'm doing my
Oh.
job.
Alright.
Justice takes many forms, including babysitting.
Two adults.
You're done here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we're done here. Let's go to the security room.
Hey.
Oh.
Let's go to a new place.
Hey, Rouge, we found the security room.
I found the computer room.
Wow, this is really something else.
For a security guard office, sure doesn't feel very secure.
I mean, we kicked down the door and everything. KB
Yeah.
security guard. Uh-oh, I just remembered Larry might be...
Hey, Nick! What's up, dude?
No, you have to say that, like, the way the meme was.
What's up?
Oh, God, that was perfect.
That's
there
the
we go.
appropriate face that Maya has right now, too, for all of this.
Also,
Yes.
that merch-looking Rad Connor. Hey, thank you. And again, the ones in the UK will be are currently being processed and will be fully available, ideally this weekend. I'll probably next Tuesday is when I'll do like the full proper announce and release of like, hey, shirts. So yeah.
Get him.
Oh man.
Yo, how's it hanging, dude? And you got my sweet little Maya with you, too.
I will murder you in my sleep.
Please do.
I will sleepwalk to your house while you are vividly awake.
I'm trying to type I'm trying to find replace age 25 with age deceased, but it's not working. I think this game is broken.
No,
Hi, Larry!
his age is soon to be deceased. Here I was working my fingers to the bone,
I can tell your thumb is fucked up. What the hell?
and in walks an angel. I got no problems with the daytime date. It's all good.
No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you?
Christ!
Well, if it isn't about the murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you.
Really? What is it? I love gossip more than I hate you.
I wish Larry was a king so he could have his own show. Welcome to Larry King Live. What's up, dude?
Dude!
I'm
looks
just gonna
exactly
cry
the
into a
same.
microphone burnout.
Oh no. No, that's absolutely his podcast.
Yes.
It is. Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. But Nick here's a different story.
But, Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies.
I also like the read of, oh, we're old school buddies.
That was then and this is now.
Wow. Present slap. Christ.
Present fist.
So what's this good info you're on about, Larry?
Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away information for free.
I will give you $5.25 in various coins and some receipts that I found. You want some bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest? Can you talk to him, Maya?
Larry, tell us already. What's the good info?
Hey, I like that. This kitten has got some claws. Okay, you really want to know?
I will kill
Yes,
you.
yes, tell me!
Okay, so the thing is, Ron Delight was an employee here.
What? We knew that.
And naturally,
Oh,
since
okay,
I'm a
okay.
pro, I looked into his background. Follow me?
I thought that was gonna be the good info. Christ.
Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on.
Well, 1 year ago, Ron Delight was fired.
Oh shit.
And there was no warning at all. Just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful.
Guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that.
Like, maybe skipping out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something?
Speaking of which,
Larry,
I was told to pack up my office.
Larry, don't talk about things you wouldn't have any experience with. Come on.
Oh.
Aww.
Oh, my shoulder's killing me. Jesus. There we go. It's a little better. Oh, that's just you. So, what is it like to be a part-time security guard?
Let me tell you, it's tough. And you know me, I get by alright, I guess. Well, I have to keep my eye on these monitors. All the time.
As someone is, you can see on a monitor in the background, like someone in like a ski mask is breaking in, like
All
cartoon
the time.
Gumshoe is getting stabbed in the background.
Ah, pal, help!
Monitors?
I hit the buzzers. Come on now. Wait, why has it been pried off with a crowbar? Nick taking the buzzer has resulted in Gumshoe dying. Game over. Restart.
How did the game get an E10 again? Good question.
Bad end.
Your merch link doesn't work. If you're in the UK, it's because that's busted.
Or Denmark.
Or Denmark, yeah. It will be, again, that's why I'm not doing a full release. So we'll do a full release down the line. Sorry about that.
There are security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out.
Well, just replace all the pictures with anime. That's what I do. Oh,
All different anime.
UK,
all different anime, all playing at once. You don't need to watch these stupid, boring people walk around hallways.
God, he just has like a, what is it? It's like Kiss Anime. Like one of those fucking like sites that gives you malware if you're not careful on them.
Oh my god.
On every single monitor, playing different episodes of Naruto.
No.
Like,
Let's be
also,
real
for
here.
some reason, the security system broke. Don't know why.
Larry wouldn't watch Naruto. He would watch nothing but various harem anime.
Also, sorry, Dual Destiny's got an M rating? You're fucking kidding me.
What?
Hang on. Phoenix, no,
It's
Ace
for all
Attorney-
that raw sexual content.
What? If it doesn't involve a scene of
Oh my god, it does!
if it does not include a scene of Phoenix and Edgeworth kissing, I'm out.
I wonder if, because it's a old enough series, if kind of similar to like Dragon Ball Super, where they just have swearing now, because they're like, we get that it's only adults buying this. We get it.
Hang on, I'm looking.
It's probably for violence too. But...
Oh, never mind, now I see why it does. Christ.
I'm
All right.
curious.
I saw an image here. I'll link it in the group chat.
Please do.
There you go. Wow. Bloody hell. Anyways.
Ooh.
So, anyways, what was I on about? Talking about... Oh, merch. By the end of the week, I'll be working for the UK. I can't do anything about Denmark until Amazon gives me the option to upload more merch. So, it sucks, but it's not my fault. It's Amazon's fault. But UK should be working by sometime around Sunday this week. That's what I wanted to say. And that's why I've done like a soft release instead of a full release. Alright. Alright, so let's keep going.
If I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams.
What? Teams.
the security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. At least that's what my boss tells me. And why would he lie?
Also, he's dead.
Oh, right! But I'm no amateur either, so if it's something small, I don't bother calling him.
So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. You were in this office the night the murder took place, weren't you?
Why do you say that?
What was the image? You can look it up yourself if you want.
It's just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb!
That's a good mood.
That's
I don't want
a really
to
good
post
line.
it. I don't want to post it in case it spoils things. But if you're curious, you can look it up. Even if it is part-time and you are dumb, you still have to. You're still in charge of security here.
Hey, give me a break! Don't try to pin the whole thing on me!
Nuclear
God, we
boss,
will try.
Well, also yes, absolutely. I will put a pin through your fucking soul.
It's not fair, Nick!
Maya, do you hear something?
I don't think you'd expect someone like him to take any responsibility. That's coming from us.
Anyway, the point is, what were you doing here that night? Or also, you were here, right? Oh shit!
It secretly was Larry all along. Dude, if the last Phoenix Wright game, the last one that they ever produce and, ever plan to, if the last one just has the final case be Larry being the mastermind behind every crime in the series,
Yeah.
fucking 10 out of 10.
No.
Yep.
I knew something smelled bad, and it was the butts after all.
Well, it's like I always say, that was then, and this is now, okay?
It was, last night!
That was then, and this is now.
It looks like I'm gonna have to break his psych lock after all.
I don't know.
Pretty sure we can do it.
I'm gonna look around first, but,
Yeah.
That's my partner's seat.
your partner?
Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's two great evils working in one tiny cubicle.
No!
You know what? They deserve each other.
They do.
It's
They
like
very
that
much
time
do.
in GT when Cell and Frieza work together. Where, like, this is the two greatest evil forces coming together in the worst possible way.
There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know.
I like how literally the entire chat just lost their fucking mind at the concept of old bag.
Yes.
Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. Still works fine, more or less. They really know how to build them, I guess.
Christ! Anyways. Hey, Larry? That's your jacket, isn't it?
Yeah!
Did you know you hung it right on top of some kind of lever?
Yeah! I was told to never, ever touch that lever. Ever. She scowled and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do. Got a greenhorn?
So, why you hang your jacket on such an important lever?
Because it got me curious. If the jacket's weight pulls the lever down, that's what they call an accident.
Larry,
Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what'll happen?
Larry, you coward, just press the button like I do.
Oh.
It's true, it's killing me too. What about you, Nick?
Yeah, but for a different reason. Something is written on this poster in fine print.
Guards 5 commandments. Wow, this sounds serious.
Oh god.
Let's see what it says. Number 1, obey thy superior. Number 2, respect thy superior. Number 3, smile at thy superior. Number 4, salute thy superior.
This
No!
is getting real bad.
Number 5, 5 donuts for thy superior upon command. It's signed, Wendy Oldbag, head supervisor.
I'm fine.
No, you're not. Don't you lie. She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you come face to face with a real, genuine ray gun.
That sounds scary.
Well, fortunately, she's on
Oh,
vacation.
thank God.
That's why I'm so relaxed right now.
Oh. Crisis averted.
On vacation, but left her lunch here?
That's fine.
The screens there show what's going on all over the building. Everywhere. All the time. It's my job to keep a steady eye on them. All of them.
Everywhere.
All the time.
I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you.
Can you watch regular TV on these too?
If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry.
Hey, Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get a regular TV on it.
And how do you know that, Larry?
Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking. It was a professional investigation, alright?
Good God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Connor.
okay. I thought that was from the fucking juice box.
From
for a
the
second.
juice.
Is there anything else?
That's my workstation. Pretty cool, right? I keep a steady eye on the monitors and use that mic for communicating.
He absolutely just beatboxes into it when nobody's around.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Look at all this equipment. Must be hard to operate.
Not at all! I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room.
Somewhere?
So you mean you haven't read it? Instruction manual? What are you gonna do in an emergency?
Well, I guess I'd start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what us security professionals call teamwork.
Maya and Pearls could run this place better.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
That was an internal thought! How is this possible?
Pearls doesn't even wear reading glasses, Nick.
She literally just read my mind.
Yes, you did.
Alright, so... Oh, wait, not talk, present.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can unlock this one immediately.
Okay. This is a good time to get to yell at Larry. The night of the crime. On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to be?
What? No, of course not. I mean, yeah, of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been?
But didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Miss Delight?
But that was... And this is this.
Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too?
Never. I didn't sneak out. I tell you what. I'll even bet you $1.
$1? Wow! Now that's confidence!
What's with that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? Do you have any evidence that I left my position? Or are you just pulling my chain?
The evidence that Larry was not manning his station when the murder happened is...
I absolutely fucking hate doing Larry's voice.
Hang on. It could be... They said the button wasn't pressed.
The button was not pressed.
So it wasn't that.
Don't you have some kind of like a log of people, like,
Oh, of people coming in and out.
yeah.
Well, that's
swiping
just
in
of
and
the CEO's office.
No, I don't
okay,
have the
never
log.
mind.
I just have, yeah.
But what's
we-
one thing that proves he was not in... We're not trying to prove that he was in the building. We're trying to prove he wasn't in the station where he could see things.
out. Yeah, not working at least.
So,
So I
what-
guess...
No. Not the
Well,
buzzer.
Well, not the buzzer, no. I'm thinking of... Because, like, there's a bunch of archaic ways we could present that. Like, I
What
could
did
just
he...
I could just present, like, Kane and say, hey, he was fucking murdered. You should have seen that.
No, it is a piece of evidence,
Oh,
not a
whoops.
profile.
Ah, shit. I didn't mean to back all the way out. Alright. Let me try that again. Okay, we're gonna speed through this real quick. You get a little bit to read your dialogue before I mash through it. On the night of the...
What? No, yeah,
What?
what?
You don't...
What? Wait,
Oh,
shit,
never!
we were just here! What?
Dollars!
No, what? Dollar!
Okay. Ow. So he wasn't here. I guess this works because this is
Nope, that was found in Ron's room, never
but
in
like
the building.
this is detailing the event is what I was thinking.
Hang on,
Wait, no,
check
he
that
had,
again.
He had the wallet. That's right. Hang on.
He had to go and get the wallet,
Yes.
The night of the crime around 1
which
a.m.
means he left the station.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He did.
There you
Yeah,
go.
it was found in the building, not in the station. That's right.
Yup.
It was not at his station. Yes. Okay. This wallet. You know about this, right?
Never seen it before.
Liar! You hand-delivered this wallet to Miss Delight just yesterday!
Yeah, but that was then, and this is now.
Good enough. Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time was it when you found this wallet?
Ooh, even Phoenix can't put up with Larry. 1 o'clock in the morning?
That's right! In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office!
My eyes are pretty. Yeah, but that there's something you didn't think about.
What's that?
My shift that day didn't start until 10. The murderer might have snuck in before then.
What do you mean by that?
If the murderer had snuck in before 10,
No, we know he didn't.
that wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine.
Why do I have the feeling he still doesn't get the seriousness of this? Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your
Okay.
shift. And this would be the key card.
So, yeah,
He
that's what I
used it, yeah.
Okay, as for Larry's voice devolving, it's more I don't like doing it anymore.
Yeah.
I was originally just doing Shaggy, and then I realized that this guy is an insult to Shaggy.
Larry, when you use this key card, does it leave a record?
Yeah, of course it does. I can't show the record to just anyone, you know.
That key card data was already made public in the trial today.
What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that's supposed to go through me.
Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was opened with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the night of the murder.
No! You're wrong!
Yes!
No!
I'm right!
Bad!
That
It's in my
happened at 1
name.
a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift!
Oh.
This murder is functionally your fault! Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time!
Yeah! No!
Yeah, he's actually responsible for this murder, wow.
Yes, he is 100% responsible.
He was on
All of
security.
that just to prove that he wasn't at his desk. All of that work just to get something that should be obvious by the fact that he didn't really know much about the murder happening,
Yep,
because
yep,
he
yep,
would
yep.
have seen it happen. God.
Oh, I knew it! It's all my fault! It's my fault that the boss was killed! Mine!
Yeah.
Larry.
There's nothing I could do! I have important issues to deal with too, man!
What happened that night anyways?
My Donna happened!
Huh? Your Donna?
You gave birth, congratulations. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, my Donna called me and said I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her.
Is the stream light jumping back a couple seconds for anyone else? Is it? Let me know if you're having issues with the stream, people.
Oh, shoot.
It was.
Her new boyfriend, it was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy sucked me right in the kisser.
Wait, so instead of just dumping him for someone else, she said, hey, I have something to talk to you about, called him over and had her new boyfriend punch him in the face.
Normally I'm the one that does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya?
He punched me twice, and he had rings on both fingers with letters on them that said "break up."
Yeah.
I don't know you. So is that why you left the security guard office?
I'm sorry, it's all my fault. How can I ever make up for it, Nick? What can I do? What?
Being fired and also probably community service?
He's curled up on the floor, crying like a baby.
The artist started to make a sprite for it and then gave up because they couldn't be bothered. Oh boy.
Nick,
Oh wow, you can really jump.
is there anything I can do? Anything, just name it. I'll do whatever I have to make up for it. I swear I will.
Give me all your money.
What money?
$5 here.
Hey Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we got?
Our
She's
neighbors
right.
must fucking hate me.
Yeah, I'll probably. Maybe we'll get at least a little bit of useful information.
Nick.
Alright, so now we can present some evidence.
Evidence?
I want to talk about the buzzer real quick for a second.
The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right?
That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya.
No. Ah!
Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. That's called a pacemaker. I don't want to press that.
I mean, I want to press some kind of alarm right now.
I
Someone
promise
needs
I'll
to know
come
about
running to
this.
your rescue, like the professional guard I am.
Wow. That was pretty good.
No.
Thanks. I try.
Do you think you could tell us about the buzzer now?
Yes, please. Please tell us.
Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed.
Oh, nice. Okay, I want to see if there's anything else too before we go do the talking.
So what about this?
Huh? Maya, you shouldn't have. A love letter for me?
No.
Are you sure you want to keep... Are you sure you want to keep doing this, Connor?
No. Sorry. This is a blackmail letter?
What? How do you know about that, Maya?
Huh?
How much is Alexis demanding this time?
What? Who is this Alexis?
Oh god, now I like to imagine that Larry is certain that, like, the voice inside of his Google Home is just
no!
fucking Amazon
Oh,
Alexis shit.
It's Alexa.
My God.
But also, yes, oh my god.
You don't understand, Nick. There's this woman who I love her so beautiful, but she's trapped in this box, but she knows everything about me. She knows my favorite songs, Nick.
This is so sad. Alexis, blackmail Larry!
Didn't we show him this letter yesterday, too? I'm pretty sure we did.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's why.
Did he literally forget about that?
Alright, let's go talk about this real quick.
I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier.
yeah, I heard it. That was you, huh?
So you didn't even... You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office?
Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. CEO's office is on the 1st floor.
The CEO's already dead, so, you know.
I thought it would be a good idea to, adopt a wait-and-see approach. Oh, geez, Scoob, my Alexa accidentally bought a beauty model. Like Scooby, what should we do?
Scoob!
Oh, geez, Scoob.
God.
Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think I was necessary.
It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet!
Let's just get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night?
There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right?
Of course I did. I can't possibly have made a mistake either.
A person's blood is on your hands!
I make no mistakes. I wanted him to die.
Do you think you could take one more look for me? Pretty please?
Okay. Just can't say no to you, Maya.
What do you think, Nick?
He's probably right. I don't even think Larry can make a mistake like...
What?
I expect nothing, and yet I'm still disappointed!
What is it? What's wrong?
I made a mistake.
Huh? How?
It can't be. It's impossible.
Okay, enough already. What about the records?
At night, it went off just once in the morning, around 1 a.m.
How do you hit your head on a limbo bar that's beneath your feet?
Oh my god.
You could have just walked over it.
He's,
The bar is set so low, it's just a fucking parking lot line.
2D. 1 a.m. That's when the murder happened.
Oh, really? You serious? That's terrible. It can't be.
Well, he fucking is directly responsible
Yes, he is.
for the murder of this man.
But at least
Also interesting that it didn't have any fingerprints, but still went off, and Kane was not wearing gloves.
I'm imagining the chance either someone with gloves pressed the button, so wasn't Kane, or maybe someone got knocked into it if there was a struggle.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Let me check the autopsy. Cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt trauma to the head. They didn't say if it was the back or the front, so I'm not sure. If it was the back of the head, then it wasn't. Then there likely wasn't a struggle. But
Sorry, yawning.
You guys have really made me reflect on the way I've been living.
Clearly not enough.
But the only problem is, with all this reflecting, where's the time for love? Frankly, I think reflecting is a bit overrated, you know?
What are you going on about, Larry?
plus, do you honestly have any new info on the buzzer record?
Huh? The record? Ah, no, nothing at all.
This guy reflects about as much as a piece of black carpeting. Wow.
Hey, do you wanna?
The light of there.
Are we done here? Or is there
We're
something
done
else
here.
with it?
We're fucking done here.
Thank God.
Get, leave, now!
Hey, Gumshoe!
Oh, sweet Gumshoe. Sweet friend. Look what we found.
Detective Gumshoe, about this right here.
I can safely say I have literally never seen anyone happier to see me. Sorry, it's hard to believe, but there's a limit to how much my brain can hold.
This is the end. This is the end of the stream screenshot. Absolutely.
Yes.
Just gonna save that real quick.
Got 2 ears and 2 eyes, but I only got 1 brain.
I can see your eyes and the ears, but the jury's still out on the brain thing.
Hey, Nick, if you have something to say, just come out and say it.
Alright, so nothing about the buzzer record. I'm assuming there's no new talking.
There is not.
Alright, so we're done here then. Let's go to the exhibition hall now that things have changed a little. I'm gonna check the basement real quick, see if there's anything new.
Go right ahead.
October 13, Lordly Taylor Basement Warehouse.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright.
Miss Andrews! What's she still hanging around down here for?
So, how's it going? About the sacred urn? Did you have it? Did you bring it back? You didn't
The
give it to a
urn?
9-year-old, did you?
Oh, that. It's been taken care of already.
What do you mean, oh that?
Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found?
Yes, it was brought in during the trial today.
Oh, wow, really? Really are the greatest, Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Nicolas Cage's wife that found it.
Well, anyway, I'm so relieved.
Also, she has a name, both in canon and in our joke canon. Hang on, no, I want to talk first. Cage's identity.
I just heard all about it on the news.
On the People of the Town segment.
So that detective was actually the thief all along.
It looks that way right now.
My fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring Cage to guard the treasures.
DeCage.
Don't
The
blame
Cage.
yourself, you were just doing your job. Yeah, I think she's like the person who can be blamed the least for this entire thing right now.
Very
Yeah.
much agree.
Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. So, when was it that you hired Detective Atney again?
Nick D. Cage, Niquue, DECAGE. 'E. 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 'E.
About 20 days ago.
Square, do you just want to take over streaming? You're clearly better at the jokes than us.
Yeah, clearly.
And when was it that Nick DeCage calling card arrived?
That was about 10 days ago.
So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard.
Guess that's it then. Detective Acme must have really wanted the secret urn after all.
I guess
It's
so.
priceless.
Priceless indeed.
What? So Nicolas Cage murdered someone as well?
Well, that's how things look right now.
Yes, but I thought he was here stealing the urn at the time.
Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything's possible. By the way, you don't know what perjury is, do you?
Nick, let's get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Acme?
No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. Never even caught a glimpse of him.
He claims that's the way he operates.
That seems suspicious in retrospect.
Yeah?
That's just what he says so he can have an alibi while he commits the thefts himself.
Yeah, he was caught on the crime scene photo dressed up as Nicolas Cage pretty well. You know, Nicolas Cage.
Looks just like him. Spitting image.
A priceless urn.
So glad you got your sacred urn back.
Yeah, but there's still something that bothers me about it.
Well, what is it?
I'm not exactly sure, but somehow the urn that came back seems a little different.
Seems well made.
Really?
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews?
No, I don't know anything. Why would I?
Yeah, no, okay, I already know where this is going. How many locks though? 2. Okay, I think we might be able to break that.
We cannot.
A psych lock! Oh shit.
We cannot break it yet.
I'm
Remember?
guessing Pearls is gonna come back and give us
Yeah, remember we gave our piece of evidence.
Oh shit,
Exactly.
that's right, she has it. Oh,
Yeah.
God damn it.
What do you think this means, Nick?
It means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the sacred urn is our very own Miss Andrews! I'm not gonna investigate things, I'm just gonna... Okay, no.
See if anything changed.
Alright,
Ugh.
let's go
Let's
to...
go find that child.
I actually think okay, well, let me see if anything happens when I go here. No, okay. Something I want to do real quick is go to the detention center.
Yeah, because we haven't done that yet, that's right.
October 13, detention center, visitor's room.
Mr. Wright.
Mr. Delight! Did they finish their interrogation?
Yeah, but please don't leave me alone anymore.
Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you?
Well, you see,
On the same night that the sacred urn was stolen from the Lordly Taylor department store, a blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. And then that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's only one Ron Delight, am I right? So the one question is, where were you that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it.
oh, okay.
Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you are Nicolas Cage?
Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday?
That was a quick response.
Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating.
But
Oh,
listen, Mr. Delight.
Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating.
At the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we?
Oh no. That's
It's
Maya.
Maya.
He. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. Just like it happened.
What he sounded like.
I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn.
Of course not. After all, you were at KB Security at the time.
So then the person dressed up as Nicolas Cage in this photo,
It's gotta be Detective Acme.
so that night you didn't go to Lordly Taylor, you went to KB Security, right?
Yeah, I went to KB Security at the time the blackmail note said I should.
Alright, what happened next?
I actually do want to check this real quick. At 1 a.m. Okay.
Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the keycard to unlock the door.
That's probably when he dropped his wallet.
When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there.
Someone? Okay.
I wonder who.
What an unremarkable silhouette.
Yep, not at all like anyone that we've met this case.
Not any highly
Wait.
specific shape.
Wait, hold on. What? That can only mean there's a third person who's mask to mask.
Can it? Let's go for it.
Then
Oh.
suddenly they bashed me over the head.
Wait,
Bam!
hang on. No, I know how that could work, actually. Never mind, I know exactly how that could work.
Was it Kane Bullard that hit you?
I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless.
Me.
The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. Yeah, I thought I'd die myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body.
What? So that's why you put it in the safe?
I wanted to clean up a little bit,
I
yeah.
wanted to keep it safe.
I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it.
Okay, and what did you do after that?
Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras, so I knew how to avoid being spotted by them.
Nick.
Bum, bum, bum.
All of a sudden, Mr. Delight kind of sounds like the murderer to me.
Please don't say that.
Dude, would you not like a Metal Gear Solid game starring Mr. Delight?
Isn't
Mr.
that what Metal Gear
Delight.
Solid 2 basically is?
Yeah, but even gayer.
You were forced to quit KV security?
How did you... I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please!
Don't worry, I haven't told anyone yet.
Phew, thank goodness.
Larry, however.
No, but I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually.
Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? And how? A whole year?
Desi would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief, she'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over.
Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place?
Because Desi spends money like it's water.
Wow. Fucking
Easier
savage.
to become a master thief than to just talk to her about
Tell your
I
wife that you got
mean-
fired.
There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief. At least that's what I thought anyway.
So he became Nicolas Cage for Desiree, huh?
Desiree, it's Desiree. Also, I can read minds now too, I guess. That's the emergency buzzer from the CEO's office. Don't press it. It makes a terrible racket.
You brought it with you.
Sorry, I just love making a lot of noise.
Does this buzzer have something to do with the case?
Well, at this point, I don't really know yet. After all, there were no prints on it or anything. Oh, okay, I see.
The buzzer went off just once around the time that Bullard was killed.
Oh, that's scary.
Do you really think the light handles confrontation? Well, no, not at all, but we also don't really have a choice at this point. Why does Desi look like Bayonetta refused to retire? Or, looks like Bayonetta retired to a museum tourist. What?
I didn't
What?
get that at all.
I don't see it, but alright.
Like, literally not at all.
Yeah, I don't see it. No.
I mean, I get the bodysuit and then like the
Even so, I don't see it.
Do you know anything about that, Mr. Delight?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't.
Why am I not surprised by how clueless he is anymore? Alright, we've already talked to him about the blackmail letter. Have we, actually?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he mentioned it. So,
This
Let's
list,
just present him all our evidence that we haven't, or he hasn't seen yet.
we found it in the office of the CEO, Mr. Bullard.
Hey, this is a list of all the things Nicolas Cage stole.
Including our hearts. And that's the value of each item listed next to them. $100,000, $150,000.
Are you sure that's the value of the stolen items?
The number seems a little low to me. Even on the black market, the pieces should be at least 3 times higher than that.
That's what he said, definitely.
What?
You said pieces. It was prices.
Negative.
I guess he knows
Whatever.
about that stuff because he used to be a security guard.
Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail.
But Nicolas Cage, he must have gone away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared.
That's right. I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Nicolas Cage costume in a nearby plastic bucket, and I quickly changed into my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, huh?
Wow! Awesome! Hey, hold the phone. The guard in this photo, is this you, Mr. Delight?
Yeah, that's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself.
Nice and easy to figure out. Even Pearls could see through that in a heartbeat. Alright, that's good to know.
But as you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise.
And then used it himself? Oh my god.
He truly deserves the title of... Nah, even as a joke, I can't say it.
I even had turned the bucket upside down, but he still found it. Detective Atme found the Nicolas Cage disguise? Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and I heard that he brought it home with him.
Bingo, 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 bingo. Okay. So, Ron did that heist, and then there could have been a mix, or maybe just Atme became the fucking Phantom Thief, whatever the hell is Nicolas Cage, for one or more instances. Okay, I can see where that's going. So that's it. And when Atme got his hands on this,
Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume.
That must have been really time-consuming, huh?
Yeah, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters.
Blackmail letters?
what are you talking about? Hurry, tell me what you mean.
Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up.
Ooh.
Blackmail letter. Is this the first one you got?
No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location.
So, when did you start receiving the blackmail letters? Oh, whatever. Yeah, you got them after that, too.
Yeah, just a few days after the Tear of Eminent heist. That first letter, it said, "I know you did it."
This is the funkiest blackmail discussion I've ever heard.
So, someone found out about your true identity? Just like that? Whoever could it have been?
It's not easy being a master thief, you know. I've got proof that it was you, so give up, it went on to say. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal.
Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up?
Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in a safe deposit box, the letter specified, someone sent me $10,000.
Wait, so it's like a reverse blackmail? No one said anything about being worried, you know.
After that, I started getting the plans in the mail.
Plans?
Oh my god, okay.
Starting to piece it together?
This is a really, really cool case, actually.
Yeah.
What are these plans you're talking about?
They were instructions on how to steal a crown, or painting, or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods.
So you mean that the one who planned the heist wasn't you?
No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans.
Sounds like Mr. Delight was thankful to the person who's blackmailing him.
Fascinating. So Ron Delight was Nicolas Cage after all? But someone else is behind the theft! Someone who planned it all out in detail!
All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. I just waited for the cash to come in the mail.
Could you try to not look so gleeful about it?
So you went after the sacred urn because of one of those plans, too?
Well, see, truth is I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal.
Mr. Delight, is everything you just told me the truth?
Yeah? But please don't tell Desi, okay?
No psych lock, so it must be the truth.
Damn. Ron, before I go, there's one more thing I wanted to ask you. Blackmail?
Yeah?
Wouldn't they shoot you for that in Texas?
But please don't hurt me.
Dude, we're not gonna... Oh, man. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear it wasn't you who killed him?
Or that you
Yes,
hired an
of
assassin. We
course.
just have to cover these bases.
Yes.
I could never.
Or Cyclops.
I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe. But then I was afraid they'd discover what I did. So I turned myself in yesterday.
Why?
Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right?
Damn, dude.
I guess so. Really clever, Mr. Delight.
I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word. The magic gemstone hasn't told me otherwise.
Mystic Maya!
Hey, Pearly!
I got arrested for street crime.
I'm back!
Hey, Pearls. So what have you been up to this whole time?
The sacred urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Crime Village and have it examined.
And? What'd you find out?
It's a fake.
Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn.
Wait, what?
They took it, picked it up when... Yeah, sure, whatever, kid. Gave it back to me, so it's real!
Yay!
Whew, that's a relief. I was really worried.
Oh.
But there's one small problem.
Problem?
These cute little pink splotches, they said that it's paint. And they were put on the urn recently.
No shit, we already knew that. Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? We've got to find out how they got there. That's the big deal.
Yeah, Mr. Nick, we gotta find out how they got there.
Oh, okay, we'll go find out how they got there.
Please don't forget about me.
Maya, have you heard something?
Oh.
Alright, now we'll go back to the basement.
I gotta pee real quick.
Actually, yeah, I kind of have to too. So we'll take a short break, everyone. We'll be
Quick pee
right
break.
back,
Quick break.
everybody. Don't go everywhere.
Don't
Don't do that either.
only certain places.
If you want to go somewhere, make it that place. Other places, don't do. Barb!
Oh.
Ugh. Okay. Let's go.
Well, Marina's not back yet.
Marina.
Also, I'm pretty sure we're almost done with the investigation, by the way.
That's what I figured, but we're making good time, so I'm okay with it. We talked about motorcycles for a while.
Oh no, I was just finding it funny that you guys went to the bathroom at the moment.
Oh yeah. Welcome back. All right, let's.
Welcome back.
We're probably almost done. You're right. Let's go to the basement. Yeah, figured.
Oh, Pearl. How nice to see you.
No, it isn't.
I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to?
Nothing.
Oh, I see.
Maybe if we take another good look at this urn.
You're trying to steal
some DS controls?
So I just want to throw out there, the reason that I'm having Pearls fucking hate Adrian is because she sees it as Adrian trying to steal Maya from Nick.
Oh my god.
Because Maya showed a
mystery.
passing
What actually
interest in her like
happened
2 streams ago.
Nick, let's look around one more time.
Alright, so we'll examine all the things with the pink on them, I should assume. This box, there's something about it that's bothering me.
That's the box that the sacred urn was in.
It looks like there's some pink paint on it too.
And it's definitely the same color as the stuff on the urn.
Yeah, that's why I said pink.
I think I know how the paint got on it now.
All right, let's investigate again, Nick.
Urn box. Again, not that, but we can examine this. It looks to me like it's been dry for several days.
There's something suspicious about this paint mark. Bottom left part of it is shaped oddly, and it's shockingly pink.
Mr. Nick, could be that this odd shape is...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it.
Ah! That's the box the sacred urn was in!
If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well.
Wow, you're right! Look, it matches! Now who's the ace detective?
What is it, Mr. Nick?
This is all turning out exactly as I... Glasses flash. This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. I think it's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn.
Do you like my disgusting nerd voice?
Yes, that's good.
Thank you.
Also, I'm fairly certain that... Hang on, let me check this picture one more time. I just want to check the court record, but... which one? Not this one. This one. So this was taken just before 1 a.m. But also he's coming out of the door, and the paint splotch
Is there already?
Oh wait, yeah, the box spot is there. Yes, okay.
Yup.
I can see it, yeah. And we can't tell if there's a paint splotch on the box or not because his arm's covering it.
Yup.
But like, we can safely assume there is. But why would he be coming out of the door? That doesn't make sense. Unless he was doing it on purpose to establish an alibi. Can I examine the door one more time? It looks like the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there.
Guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn.
Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not... Oh, damn it. We've established that's clearly not where they were keeping the urn. Oh, whoops.
What a magnificent box.
You're not gonna throw us off the trail with flattery. I wanna know about the paint on this box.
Well, I'm sure I don't know anything about that.
Monsterman, take it easy, bud. See ya.
Did you forget the Magatama?
Some people just have a natural gift for lying. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I did actually. Thank you. I
Yeah.
totally forgot that she was lying to us earlier. Here we go. Sacred urn.
Whenever Phoenix gets cocky, he puts on glasses, but since they're at the bottom of his evidence trash can, he just throws the other evidence on them. They're broken.
Oh. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the sacred urn?
Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit.
The urn that was submitted before the court today, It's obviously not the same urn as before.
Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake.
A fake?
You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence that the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine?
A little girl told me. I guess the fact
The
that it's
urn
a
genuine
genuine
article.
Yeah. Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is a genuine article. Pearls went back to Karain Village and had it examined.
Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how...
Yeah, I'm really confused, actually. When she discovered that the vase was what she discovered was that the vase was broken again. Oh.
Did you say again?
Yes, it was broken once a year ago, and now it looks like the same thing has happened, except a competent person repaired it this time.
Oh, thank you.
Hey!
Oh, shit!
And quite recently, too.
Recently? Are you saying that the urn was broken recently? Oh, God.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know?
Perhaps the photo?
Yup.
Yep.
Shows I am.
This poster, it was made recently, right?
Poster. Oh, the poster from the exhibit!
Ah, shit, oh, fuck. At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said, I am on it. But now, for some reason, it says, me. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed.
And what does that even mean? I don't know anything about that. Wasn't even there for the photo when the poster was taken. Made.
That was a mistake. Now tell the truth.
Wait.
4?
Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it.
Huh?
Yes, that's it. I must have been. It must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. It wasn't me. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened.
Looks like I still haven't broken the entire psych lock.
Do you have any proof that the urn was broken here at Lordly Taylor?
Paint splotches?
Do you want to know the actual answer?
Was
Do you
I
have to
right?
present it again?
Just tell me if I'm wrong.
No, you're right. But also, there's another piece of evidence you can say as well.
The box
They're
or
just
the urn itself.
The box of the paint marks, they're interchangeable.
Yeah, I figured. Well, Miss Andrews,
What is this supposed to mean?
there is pink paint all over this urn.
Uh,
And there is pink paint all over the floor and walls of the basement warehouse. In other words, this urn was broken there.
I know nobody else in the world has pink paint.
You can't weasel out of this one, Miss Andrews.
but
Uh-oh. She's trying to weasel her way out of this one.
but you can get pink paint anywhere.
Objection! Not true! Well, it's not in my office, that's for sure.
Well, there is in my room.
Liar!
Anyway, the paint on the urn and the paint on the floor.
By the way, you think it's pronounced psyche lock with a hard E, which is not really important.
Because
Yeah,
you're
it's
breaking
psyche
into their
lock.
psyche. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
There's no proof that it's the same paint.
Come on, this is getting ridiculous. The proof linking the paint on the urn to the paint on the floor is the box.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm assuming this would just be the reverse order if I did
Yup.
the other way around. This box. The urn was stored inside of this, right?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, hi, Maria. The stream's ending soon, but welcome aboard, everybody.
Woo!
I hope you're having a good time with Phoenix the Third. Right now, we're crushing this woman's soul. Well, there's pink paint on this box as well. I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you?
Yes, more or less.
The paint on the floor has an odd shape imprinted in it, doesn't it?
Yes.
If you put this box into the impression of the paint, see, follow me as I do this. Come over here, other side of the
Yes.
basement. And then
Yes,
you see, you follow me? I put the box
Yeah,
down.
okay. No, see, I didn't squat like, I mean, they probably didn't.
Ah, shit. Which means this box was dropped right here. And that is when the urn was broken.
Your name does you justice, Mr. Wright.
Gotcha. Excellent.
Congratulations, you broke an already broken woman. Don't you feel fucking proud, Phoenix?
We did it! We did it! We did it!
So sorry. I was the one who broke the urn.
Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher? Yeah, no shit, Phoenix.
I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did.
Well, that's not so hard to understand. Is it, Pearls?
Why would you ask me? I am innocent.
It happened about 2 weeks ago. Just after the poster photo was taken. Same day the urn arrived here. I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box. When I tripped on a paint can and lost my balance. The box I was carrying crashed to the ground.
Oh, crash!
I heard a terrible noise and I thought my heart was going to stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box and that's when I...
Oh, you
And so
opened
I
it
called-
upside down too?
And so I called my girlfriend Franny and she said, make sure you mess with the evidence. Tamper with the evidence.
Tamper with the evidence, that's the plan.
That's the prosecutor way.
Yeah?
Pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint.
You fucked up in a lot of different creative ways on this one.
I was in shock. Let out a huge scream.
I was in shock, so I poured myself a glass of juice and set it down on the table.
I can totally see how that could have happened. That happened to Nick last week.
Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands. Why do you think I have to keep fixing the toilet? You keep dropping the toilet and breaking it, Maya.
Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Village. So I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big, and it's really not that hard of a puzzle to put together, even an
Yeah.
8-year-old could, really.
And that's when the I am got changed to Ami. You
Back
fixed
to
it
Ami.
too good.
I didn't know how it was originally written. But any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Ami.
Wanna run that by me again, bitch?
Oh, Pearls.
Oh, Burls!
She said she wasn't very good at spelling. You're also
Anyway.
8.
I put the urn into the storeroom, and no one had seen it since.
So, okay, now we know it was broken, repaired, broken, repaired. Okay, got it.
But there's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains.
Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover
And
it.
I broke the golden statue, and then I
And
had
then I
to put
tripped
that
on the
back
golden
together.
statue, and oh,
Oh.
I ran into 3 who are those? Nicolas Cage's.
The Ami face statue. Aha! The first time that we came down here, it was on the night that the sacred urn was stolen.
Mr. Nick. There were no paint marks on the walls or floor of the warehouse when we were here.
Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall.
And?
I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it.
That makes sense.
I see. That makes perfect sense.
But there's still one thing I find strange.
What is it, Pearl?
Not you. The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible.
She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews?
Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again?
Well, then who was it? Who would have done it and why?
On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. Then the next day, it was moved, but why? It's on wheels. It could have been if someone was trying to take the sword out, they could have pushed it while trying to do it.
Possibly.
It looks like there's some or they had to move it out of the frame of the camera.
Possibly.
There's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case.
Well, why? Why do you think so, Nick?
Because that night, the real thief, Ron DeLight, was at KB Security, so then why did another Nicolas Cage show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact.
One undeniable fact.
Nicolas Cage is a god's gift to man.
Also, I'm 9. What does undeniable mean?
The murder trial is starting tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Just ignore me then.
It looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance.
Fuck you, Mr. Nick.
To be continued tomorrow. We will actually be doing the next part of the trial tomorrow.
And we'll probably finish it tomorrow.
Oh, do you think is the next part of is tomorrow like the end of this chapter?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I think so.
Nice. All right, brilliant. Anyways, thank you all so very much for coming by. Thank you for that raid at the end, Maria. I appreciate that. I will, if there's anyone still here from it, I will pass it on to another channel gladly. Hope you're all having a good day. Hope you all have a good day is the word I meant to say. And take it easy, everyone.
Bye.
Boy.
Boy.